love, and welcome to this episode of She's Iconic. If you desire more money, more impact, more visibility, but you are tired of forcing it, then this episode is for you because the wealthiest version of you, she is not hustling harder. She is aligned. And today I'm going to show you exactly what that means and how I found this clarity through my own blueprint and why this completely changed how I lead, make money, and build my life. Now, you've gotten this far. What you have done so far has given you major success. You've done the work. You've invested maybe in masterminds, or you've invested in things to scale and to grow. You are successful, but something now is feeling heavy. And there comes a time when you're scaling and growing where the things that worked before aren't going to work for your next level. So it is simply because you are in misalignment. There could have been things that you were doing before that were because it was the way you were conditioned to believe you had to do them in that way. And what you need right now is not more strategy. You need coherence. And when your business doesn't match your unique design, it is always going to feel heavy. It is always going to feel like work. And we want our work, we want our missions, we want our movements to feel alive. And you may come to a point when you are scaling and growing and evolving where you start comparing yourself to others because where you're going, you've never been there before. It's the unknown, right? So it is only natural for you to look at other people, where they're at, and you see, ooh, I want that kind of success. I want to be there. And then you start comparing yourself. You maybe try to operate in a way that they're operating, but it's not in alignment with your unique energy, and you're ignoring your natural rhythm or your natural gifts. So I want to share with you today, like a breakthrough that I had for myself. I love learning about myself. And when you have this level of self-awareness, it is the blueprint for your life, for your business, for everything. And I dove in recently to my human design. I guess it was about a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago. And I dove into my soul contract. And oh my God, what I found, it was so eye-opening and so confirming. And it wasn't something that told me what to do. This is how you have to do it. It honestly reflected everything I already knew, but I hadn't fully trusted because sometimes we look outside ourselves, especially when we're desiring a new level of success or a new level of money or a new level of impact. We look outside ourselves for the answers because, again, like we've only had the success that we've had. But if we are desiring more, we're going to start to look outside ourselves for the answers. But the key is truly looking within and amplifying you at the core and amplifying your unique energy and your unique gifts and looking at your soul contract. That's what this allows you to do. So I want to break down mine. And I'm also going to give you in the description the link so that you can find your own as well. And it's going to freaking blow your mind. And I'm really interested, like if whoever's listening right now, if you go and look up your soul contract before listening to this episode, that would actually be really cool because if any of these numbers correlate to what your numbers are, it would just be cool to hear like if we have like similar numbers and things in our chart. So okay, if you want to like pause it really quick and then go look up your soul contract and come back, go ahead and do that. Okay, so my key numbers for my life purpose are 12 and 3. My purpose is about transforming lived experience into expression. And I'm not here to like perform any kind of expertise. It is like the lived in wisdom that I have from going through things. I am here to speak truth from what I have lived. And my voice is truly my power, which is why, hello, I'm here doing this podcast. I'm here speaking on stages. I am here utilizing my voice because it is my power. It is in my unique design. And this is why, like, when I try to over strategize or sound like someone else, it doesn't land. And I'm not gonna lie, like it is very easy for me to like morph and chameleon like into things because I was an aspiring singer and actress, and I love improv, and I love like, I don't know, that's just something about me. It's just easy to make myself liked. And I'm not saying that in a way of like, who the hell does she think she is? It's just like, it was a part of my people pleasing to like make people feel comfortable, like, and for me to be like chosen. I knew how to like morph and change myself. But now I'm like, no, this is my truth. This is who I am. And I'm not trying to over strategize anything. I'm just trying to speak through my truth and from my lived in embodied experience and share it with you for your own benefit and for my benefit as well, because it feels good sharing this wisdom with others. Okay, now my spiritual goal, I have a 7-7. This is the mystic energy, intuition, reflection, inner truth. Hello. Doesn't that make sense? And I am not meant to always be on. I need space, solitude, recalibration. This very much is aligned with me being a projector in my human design. I need to have that recalibration time. So my clarity, it actually comes in when I slow down. And I could vouch for this because I used to be the one who was very hyper vigilant, who felt like I needed to do things all the time. And when I've slowed down, it has made me more discerning on the actual aligned decisions I need to be making. And it actually has allowed me to collapse time and actually feel really good about what I'm doing. And I will never, never, ever, ever again go back to the old way of doing things when it comes to how I know I'm naturally built. And like I said, like as a projector, it hits so deeply because I'm not designed for that constant output. And it was so confirming to me because, like, deep down, like, I knew this. Like, if I would listen to my body, I would know, like, all right, I gotta like rest and recalibrate now and recharge. But for someone like one of my friends who's like a generator, or like even my husband who's a generator, who's like always on the go, I would question myself sometimes and be like, should I be constantly going? And now I know, no, this is my unique design. I actually need these times of rest to recalibrate so I can come back with my full energy. Now, my physical and leadership energy is a 6-6, and this is the energy of holding space. I am here to guide, not to grind. My presence, it regulates others. I've been told this, like, Renee, your energy is amazing. I feel so grounded when I'm around you. I feel so alive when I'm around you. My presence regulates like others. This is also my aura as a projector as well. My leadership is felt. It is not forced. And this is why my work works, because it's not about me doing more. It's about who I am in the room. And I truly, fully embody that. And I know this. And I've had my friend tell me, we went to a feminine business event a couple months ago. And she's like, Renee, I've seen you work your magic. I've seen you just, your presence, like people are just naturally drawn to you. Like, and I know this. And it's when I am in my fullest expression and when I am being me fully, like I literally could just walk into a room and people will just like feel this. Okay. Money and legacy pattern 22 and 4. This is master builder energy. I'm here to build something sustainable, not fast money, not chaotic growth, wealth that feels grounded and safe. And this is why hustle has never worked for me long term. Now, as I'm reading through all these, I want you to just like feel like if any of these resonate for you, because you may have these exact same codes in your chart. And like this is just like a mirror episode for you to be like, okay, this is the way I am. This is the way I was designed. This is what's in my soul contract. Like, yes, of course. And it just like again reinforces that trust within yourself. And this is so true. This is why hustle has never worked for me long term. And especially now, as I'm shifting the new paradigm of leadership, like I refuse to hustle my way there. I'm working hard. I'm putting my energy where it needs to go, but I will never hustle my way there again and put my energy into all the places that it doesn't need to be. Okay, my karmic pattern is 12-3. Okay, this one really like hit the deepest. Overgiving. Yes, I'm a recovering overgiver. carrying the emotional weight of others. Hello, also being the oldest of five, being the strong one. Like, the resolution for that is I am not here to hold everything together. I am here to express, release, and lead from my truth. And I know this one is true. One of the breathwork journeys that I did a couple months ago, this came in strong where I was just like, breathing, and what started coming up is like, you don't have to hold it all. It is not your responsibility. Like, it is not yours to carry. And like, I truly feel like I'm able to do that now and have the energetic boundaries I need in order to rise into the iconic leader that I am. So ask yourself, like, are you one who feels like you have to overgive in order to be liked or chosen, or you know, do you feel like people won't choose you if you don't overgive? Do you feel like you have to carry the emotional weight of others? Do you feel like you have to be the strong one? Because being a leader, we can kind of sometimes think that, oh, I have to be the strong one. But honestly, our vulnerability and us showcasing what we do when maybe we're having a little rocky time, like that is the most empowering thing that we could share. And we don't always have to be the strong one. We are allowed to be held. There are times in our lives where we need that support. We need someone to hold us, and there is nothing wrong with that. And that is not taking away any of your power. That is just simply a need for our nervous systems and for us. Okay, so what really changed everything was realizing that I am already currently living this. And this is what just is like propelling me further, because I mean, there are times where I look around and I'm like, what is actually going on right now? Like, I'm in the void. This is wild. There are crazy things happening, but it is so confirming when you're like, no, like I know this is a thing, and being so certain in the uncertainty. And like, this is truly the key. It's not about me becoming someone new. It's remembering and trusting the truth of who I am, stripping away all of the conditioning and all of the beliefs and the identity before that was not mine. I'm choosing a new iconic woman identity and trusting who I am. And that is what I want for you as a leader. So now decisions, they become, does this feel aligned with my design? Does this support my nervous system needs? And does this honor my current season or honor my current capacity? So, why self awareness equals wealth? Okay. If you are not honoring your design, you are leaking money. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, okay? I had built a multi six figure beauty educator business, which probably could have been multi millions if I wasn't leaking my energy in certain ways, which was leaking my money. I'm telling you right now, okay? I have made mistakes. I did a post on it the other day. I literally leaked $47,000 in 1 year. In 1 year, because I was not honoring my design. I was not honoring my truth. It's when you're forcing strategies that don't match your energy. It's when you're overworking, when you're meant to actually be in a refinement stage. It's you abandoning yourself to fit into someone else's model. And I just want you to like think about it for a minute. Like, have you done this? Are you in a season where you're currently doing this and just realize like, oh my God, am I trying to fit myself into someone's model or unique way of doing something because I want that kind of success? Because it's not going to work for you. You have your own unique blueprint, okay? Misalignment, it's expensive. You lose money, you lose your energy, you lose relationships, you lose opportunities. You lose trust in yourself. You lose you at your core. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? No, it is not. That's why this self awareness is massive. As a projector in a generator world, I have compared my pace. I have thought that I needed to do more. I have questioned my rhythm. Oh, I need to be consistent with this and that, blah, blah, blah. When I work 3 hours in alignment, it moves things faster than days of forced effort. When I'm able to rest and recalibrate and do things from clear energy versus spiraling energy, I literally collapse time. Alignment, it equals nervous system safety. Alignment, it is not mindset. It is a nervous system experience. When your body feels safe, you naturally will expand. When your body feels pressured, you contract. Okay? The wealthiest version of you feels calm. She doesn't feel rushed. She doesn't feel scarcity. She doesn't feel like, oh my God, if I don't do this thing right now, that everything's going to fall apart, that I'm going to lose everything. She doesn't feel that. The wealthiest version of you feels calm. She feels grounded. She feels trusting in herself, and she knows that what she's doing is in alignment. It is the thing, even if the results aren't showing right away, because the results will show themselves, but sometimes it's not on your timeline. Okay, so I just want to make that extremely clear. And you must be trusting in your own inner truth and alignment that this is the thing that you are meant to be doing. Okay. So if this is resonating for you and you're ready to stop forcing and actually build from your unique blueprint, I've created a space for this. It's called the Diamond Standard Room. And this is where I curate the Iconic Woman Collective. So the details for that are below in the description if you want to learn more. This is all about identity work, nervous system mastery, leadership expansion, and building a business and life that actually fits you. It is not another noisy space. This is where you refine, you recalibrate, and you rise from your unique blueprint. So you can find that link below to learn more and inquire. Okay, the wealthiest version of you, I need this to just like lock into your system today and for you to understand this. She isn't hustling. She isn't looking outside herself. She is not outsourcing. She is not chasing. She is aligned. And when you start honoring your design, trusting your unique rhythm, and leading from your truth, everything changes around you. Okay, so below, like I said, I'm going to drop the link so you could find out what your unique soul contract is. And oh my God, if there are some in here where you're like, oh my God, Renee, mine was the same for this and that, and I would love to know. And just use it as a mirror. It's not a rule book. It is simply a mirror. And the thing, and I'm telling you, it's just, you're going to feel like, yes, this is why I felt like this. All right, so I'm going to leave you with that. It's time to remember who the fuck you are, icon. I'll see you in the next episode.